York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. Matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in now, Gleyber Torres, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Judge stands 6'7" as you see him in the right-handed batter's box. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Judge leads off second with one gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. It's back to second safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, That tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here now the 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 2-2. Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped high in the air. Peraza is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's now 1-0 New York. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Stanton has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? In now for the Reds, Jose Peraza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Dribbled up the line. Andujar's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. In is Joey Votto now. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
The count's 1-1.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Reds are down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So we got him looking there. Miguel Andujar goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. And hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole.
In now, Aroldis Chapman. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Voigt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez. And they'll need him to get something going here. No balls and one strike. Chapman's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Lifetime line against Chapman. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And that misses. 2-1. Two and two. A man at third with one away. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. To third. Andahar brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on MLB Network.
Number 25.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right side. Torres stands at second with 2 gone. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schebler moves over, and the Yanks ready now for Cincinnati. Billy Hamilton tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball.
Billy Hamilton.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He throws him on the fastball there. Billy Hamilton is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. And this is low, ball 1. One and one the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a little flare out to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AV by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Scott Schebler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
And here's Jose Peraza. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
3-1 to him now. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Castillo is on his way home. The tag, and he's in there. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He popped out in his first trip.
Aaron Hicks.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike three. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First time up, he went down looking. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he can clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
That misses. 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The 1-2 is fastball down below the knees.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Digging in, Jesse Winker. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Two down. Ready for another chance. Gleyber Torres already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Peraza over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing
for New York. Number 57. Chad Green.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now. Green is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
No hits to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Joey Votto.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A ball and a strike now. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Didi Gregorius will be next. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Judge over at second. Stanton on at first with nobody out. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And he's back into second here safely.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks.
He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 4-2.
The batter.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at-bat right there.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Michael Lorenzen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 3 runs already home here. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Lorenzen, 26th season. This is his first year at the big league level. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Greg Bird will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hicks is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Amir Garrett is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Ervin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Gennett. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Gleyber Torres will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Suarez scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
How about it? Left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Yanks. A.J. Cole gets the call from the pen.
For the Yankees, number 67, A.J. Cole.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
0-1, here's the pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he'll be back in standing up. Hamilton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Hamilton rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Takes a knee-high fastball. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Oh, he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. The runner from first crosses the plate.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Takes a curveball right on the corner. Hit back up the middle. Torres has it, and now from the air, a jump throw. They'll whip this one to first. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Andrew McCutcheon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza gloves it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to Andrew McCutcheon is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game.
Number 26.
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In there, no balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Gregorius. And there's one down now. Mason Williams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 46.
Breaking balls in for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Fortunately, he's able to. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Wandy Peralta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Schebler is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Dylan Betances. Set and the pitch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 3. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hamilton, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a drive to right field. This